Okay, I'm addressing this particular video to black women, and the title of this video is Shaming Tactics Will No Longer Work. Now, I meant to upload this a few days ago, but due to circumstances out of my control, I'm just getting it out, and it's aimed at the countless amount of sisters who are continually sending me messages and dropping comments like the following one from this sister right here, TWE01. Look, let me tell you women something about stepping up to the plate. Over 45 years ago, when black men were attempting to step up to the plate against racism, and we were heavily involved in changing the fascist social structure of this nation, many of you sisters began breathing down our necks, saying that you wanted to step in and be designated hitters, rather than brush you to the side and tell you to get back in the dugout.
You know what? Take your big earring ass and go get us something to eat, all right?
We said, hey, you know what? That's a splendid idea. You deserve an opportunity to show us what you can do. Tell you what, we won't just put you at the DH spot. You're going to be our opening day pitcher too. So go out there, mow them down, and give them hell, girl. So opening day came, and you had our full support.
Now, I hope you got you some rest, because I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you to be on top of your game, because we got to go ahead and do what we got to do, all right?
But black woman, it has been 45 years and counting, and we still ain't out of the first inning. That's why black men haven't stepped up to the plate, because you still on the mound throwing junk balls. And that all the opposition has been smacking out of the park, be they the white community, Asians, Indians, Hispanics, or anyone else that has made great strides because of our lack of organization. Not only have you been on the mound looking lackadaisical, you haven't listened to a damn thing that we've been trying to tell you from the backstop.
All due respect, right? President Pro Tem, I have the floor.
I just wanted to say, I said based upon his experience.
Well, you just jumped on another council member about interrupting, and now you're doing it to me.
Attacked me, and I didn't attack you.
I have the floor.
We know you do. But I said based upon his years of
I have the floor, President Pro Tem. I don't want to hear you anymore.
And you don't have to hear me. We don't have to hear you.
Then be quiet, because I'm speaking and I'm asking a
question. You do that at home, not here.
I'm not your father, but I am the president, and right now I have the floor.
Because I'm tired of that.
You shake off every sign that we give you, and as a result, you've been throwing fastballs when you're supposed to be throwing curveballs. You've been tossing knuckleballs when you should be throwing sliders. And you've been loading the bases and letting everyone hit grand slam home runs on you. I mean, black woman, even the homosexual community is going yard on you. And rather than take responsibility for the screw-ups that have happened while you have been at the controls, you keep these shaming tactics going, talking about black men need to step up to the plate. But what you need to do is put the ball back in the coach's hands and hit the showers so we can let some relief show up from the bullpen and get out of this jam that you done gotten us into. Another thing is the following. If I happen to be out fishing and the night crawlers that I am using seems to be hauling big catches left and right, why switch up and start using bloodworms, grub, or plastic lures? That makes no sense. Because if it ain't broke, you shouldn't try to fix it. So in other words, if and when I met you, my disrespectful approach towards you, ill manners, and the fact that I was only hooking up with you on late night rendezvous and weekend jump off hours garnered me accolades, complete social acceptance, and 100% approval ratings, why would I change such a successful formula? See, you modern day women have all these degrees and book smarts, but the reality is that a large majority of you are as dumb as a box of rocks because you allow men to treat you like sperm dumping grounds, and then once you're pregnant, you want men to change the format. You cry foul and start singing a different tune the minute that EPT test shows up positive, talking about, I know that I was dropping it like it was hot. crawling on all fours and bending over to touch my toes for you, and you never taken me on any real date or formally introduced me to your family, but I'm pregnant now, so you need to man up to your responsibilities and treat me like a queen. Queen to be. So now you a queen? You ain't no damn queen. You the same slut that was getting broke off in the backseat of the homies Impala. You just happen to be pregnant now. Pregnancy has never given any woman instant regality. You sisters constantly throw that word queen around loosely, and you don't even know the definition of the word or know what a queen does. Queens protect their bloodline. Alright, that is the main duty and purpose of the queen. Her job is to ensure that the royal bloodline of her tribe, clan, province, or country is protected while her men are off fighting wars, hunting, architecting megalith structures, and massive construction projects, or they are knee-deep in trade agreements and embargoes. The queen must remain pure and only allow the strongest, wisest, and noble man to sire children with her. Notice that I said strong, wise, and noble, not some pants-sagging punk who runs back and forth to his mama whenever he gets into trouble. Queens also must make sure that the traditions which have maintained the survival of their people are passed along to their daughters, so they can later be properly courted, married, and fruitful unions can be reached between one powerful nation and another. That is what a queen does. She is a protector of the bloodline who keeps traditional values going. So you ain't protecting a damn thing if Jughead, Bam Bam, Lil Smoke, Scrappy, and a couple of other fools that knocked you up and a whole mob of babies are tugging on your skirt and crawling around your swollen feet. That's not a queen. That's the neighborhood hoe. So stop thinking that you can spread your legs for any and everybody, and then all of a sudden, you know, when you find yourself with child, you labeling yourself a queen. And that goes for every last one of you. And don't get upset making senseless comments talking about, but men do it too. Alright, stop using that stupid excuse. Number one, we're men, you morons. And men have sown wild oats and had concubines outside of their main relationships for thousands of years. But we have still been able to rule societies. Pharaoh Ramses II fathered well over 80 children, but he was Egypt's most heralded king while alive, overseeing extensive building projects and extending the borders of his empire beyond the reaches of what he had already inherited from his father, King Seti. Genghis Khan is rumored to have fathered so many offspring that many believe that at least a tenth of the entire Asian continent carry this man's DNA. But he was still able to organize massive military campaigns that brought almost all of China under his command. Men are doing it too. Don't do what we do. Be a woman. Because all you're doing is you're playing a game of one-upsmanship and using this stupid excuse that men do it too. Alright, we're pissed standing up too. You gonna try that next? Hope you don't. Because the only thing that you're gonna have is urine running down your damn legs.